this chapter, let me discuss to you the operating system and utility program. System software is an essential part of a computer system. This chapter defines system software and discusses two types of system software: the operating systems and the utility programs. You learn what an operating system is and explore user interfaces, operating system features, and operating system functions. System software consists of the programs that control the operations of a computer and its devices. The two types of system software are operating system and the utility program. The OS, or the operating system, is a set of programs containing instructions that coordinate all the activities among computer hardware devices. While the utility program, it performs a specific task, usually related to managing a computer, its devices, or its program. How to understand the startup process for a personal computer. Booting is the process of starting or restarting a computer. When you turn on the computer, the power supply sends an electrical signal to devices located in the system unit. What is user interface? User interface controls how you enter data and instructions and how information displays on the screen. A user interface is the system by which people or the user interact with the machine. The user interface includes hardware and software components. User interface exists for a various systems and provide a mean of input, which allow the users to manipulate a system, and output allow the system to indicate the effect of the user's manipulation. The graphical user interface allows you to use menus, visual images such as icons, buttons, and other graphical objects to issue a command. A computer program that enables a person to communicate with a computer through the use of symbols, visual metaphors, and pointing devices. A menu is a set of commands from which you can choose. A common use of menu is to provide convenient access to various operations such as saving or opening a file, quitting a program, or manipulating the data. While the icon is a small image that represents a program, an instructions, a file, or some other object. Icons are part of the graphical user interface and belong to the much larger topic of the history of the graphical user interface that has replaced the text-based interface. Here are some features common to most operating systems: a single user, multitasking, and the multi-user. A single user or single tasking is an operating system allows only one user to run one program at a time. While the multitasking is an operating system allows a single user to work on two or more applications that reside in memory at the same time. In computing, multitasking is a method where multiple tasks, also known as processes, are performed during the same period of time. The tasks share common processing resources such as a CPU and the main memory. A multi-user operating system enables two or more users to run a program simultaneously. A multi-user is a term that defines an operating system or application software that allows access by the multiple users of a computer. Time-sharing systems are multi-user systems. Multiprocessing is an operating system that can support two or more CPUs running at the same time. Managing a memory involves assigning items to an area of memory while they are being processed. Multiprocessing refers to a computer system's ability to support more than one process or program at the same time. Multiprocessing operating system enables several programs to run concurrently. While the virtual memory is the operating system that optimizes memory by allocating a portion of a storage medium, usually the hard disk, to function as additional RAM. In computing, virtual memory is a memory management technique that is implemented using both hardware and software. It maps memory address used by a program called the virtual address. The primary benefits of virtual memory include freeing applications from having to manage a shared memory space, increased security due to memory isolation, and being able conceptually use more memory that might be physically available using the technique of paging. Another one is the device driver. The device driver is a small program that tells the operating system how to communicate with a device. Accessing the web may entail including a web browser and email. A program in the operating system that monitors performance helps to identify and solve system problems. What is a performance monitor? A performance monitor is a program that assesses and reports information about various system resources and devices. Providing housekeeping services entails performing storage and file management functions, while the file manager performs such functions as formatting and copying disks, listing the files in a storage medium, checking the amount of used and unused space, organizing, copying, deleting, moving, sorting files, and creating shortcuts, icons on the desktop to run a program until.
Let's now identify various network operating systems. First, network operating system include NetWare, Windows NT Server, Windows 2000 Server, Windows.NET Server, OS2 Warp Server for e-business, Unix, Linux, and Solaris. NetWare is a widely used network operating system designed for client or server networks. Let's know the difference between standalone operating system and network operating system. A standalone operating system is a complete operating system that works on a desktop or notebook computer. Network operating system, also called Network OS or NOS. It is an operating system that supports a network. Network is a collection of computers and devices connected together via communication media and devices such as cables, telephone lines, and modems. Unix is a multitasking command line operating system implemented on many different types of computers because it is both a standalone operating system and a network operating system. Windows NT Server is the operating system used by server in the Windows NT client or server network environment. Let's now recognize devices that use embedded operating system. Embedded operating system is the operating system on most handheld computers and small devices. Windows CE is a scaled-down Windows operating system designed for use on a wireless communication devices and smaller computers such as handheld computers, in-vehicle devices, and web-enabled devices. Pocket PC OS is a scaled-down operating system developed by Microsoft that works on a specific type of handheld computer. The Palm OS is an operating system used on Palm handheld computers from Palm Incorporated and Visor handheld computers from Handspring. Let's now discuss the purpose of the following utilities: the file viewer, file compression, diagnostic, uninstaller, disk scanner, disk defragmenter, backup, and screensaver. First, we're going to tackle about file viewer. The file viewer is a utility that allows you to display and copy the contents of a file. Next, the file compression. This utility shrinks the size of a file. Next is diagnostic utility. Compiles technical information about a computer's hardware and certain system software. Diagnostic utility compiles technical information about computer's hardware and certain system software programs, and then prepares a report outlining any identified problem. Uninstaller. It is a utility that removes an application as well as any associated entries in the system files. Disk scanner. Utility that first detects and corrects both physical and logical problems on a hard disk. Second, searches for and removes unnecessary files. Software is a key component of any environment system. Of the total number of corporate dollars spent on computing, the software share is increasing while the hardware share is decreasing.
What happens when you turn on your computer? When the computer is switched on, the BIOS is loaded from the ROM. BIOS performs a pre-boot diagnostic testing sequence called the Power On Self-Test. This ensures that all computer systems' major components are functioning properly. After the post, the BIOS begins to activate the computer's disk drives. The computer accesses the hard drive and finds the first piece of the operating system, which is the bootstrap loader. The bootstrap loader is a small program that performs only one function. It loads the operating system into the memory. Then the computer copies the kernel of the operating system that is stored in the hard drive and loads it onto the system's ROM. The process by which the operating system is loaded or reloaded into the computer's memory is called. There are two kinds of booting: a cold boot and a warm boot. A cold boot is also called as a hard boot. This refers to the process by which a computer is started up from a powered down or off state. This is when you turn on a computer after it has been powered off. A warm boot, on the other hand, refers to the process by which the computer is restarted while the OS is already running. A graphical user interface is designed to be easier to use than a command line interface. With GUI, you need only to select the file name in the File Manager window and then click the Delete command on a menu or the Delete button on a toolbar. Standalone and network operating system. The latest Palm handheld computer offers a color screen. When paired with a portable, expandable, attachable, nearly full-sized keyboard and file compression software, some reviewers say that a Palm 3C almost can replace a laptop. On the other hand, the Visor handheld computer runs the same operating system as the Palm, but offers several additional features: video games, cell phone, modem, MP3 player, and two-way pager at about half the cost. What is a QWERTY program? A utility program is a program that performs a specific task related to the management of computer functions, resources, or files, as password protection, memory management, virus protection, and file compression. Utility programs include file management, file search, comparing file contents, as well as performing diagnostic routines to check the performance and current health of the hardware.
DirectX. DirectX is to enhance its multimedia capabilities on a computer, providing better playback of different types of multimedia and managing 3D graphics better than console computers. Drive converter or FAT32. Drive converter or FAT32 converts the hard drive to the FAT32 file system, an enhancement that stores data more efficiently, creating extra disk space and helping programs run faster. The registry checker. The registry checker finds and fixes registry problems each time the computer is started, automatically scanning the registry for inconsistent data structures. System file checker. System file checker keeps track of critical files that make the computer run, restoring the files if they are moved or changed. Microsoft Magnifier. Microsoft Magnifier makes the screen more readable by displaying magnified portion in a separate window and making it possible to alter the color scheme and contrast of the magnification window for it. Some standalone utilities include desktop enhancers. Desktop enhancers change the desktop token organization, allowing users to create and switch between multiple desktops. File conversion. File conversion converts from one file format to another so that the file can be used by another. Internet organizers. Internet organizers helps in the management and use of favorite websites, searching the web, and reporting on site changes. Antivirus programs. Antivirus programs prevent, detect, and remove computer viruses. Viruses and antivirus programs are explored in Chapter 12. Some utility programs are used primarily by select groups. Examples of antivirus programs are McAfee, ABG, Avast, and Avira.
Uy, sino siya? Ang lakas ng dating, ang lakas ng dating, ang lakas ng ganyan. Uy, sino siya? Pag nakitang gumiling talagang manggigigil ka. Daling-daling mo, galaw na gusto ko. Sige, igiling, wag hihinto. Daling-daling mo, sayaw na gusto ko. Baby, igiling, wag hihinto. Ang bangis niyang gumiling, ang bangis niyang gumiling, ang bangis niyang gumiling.